Hey everybody, it's Brandon from the sAs, Snack Food Appreciation Society, here with day 3 of the Staycation Vacation Special. Today I am in Adams Morgan in the nation's capital, Washington, D.C., for something I've been thinking about reviewing for some time, but never really had the time, because just coming down to this part of the city is kind of a pain in the butt. If you see, there's a lot of traffic here, and I really lucked out with this parking spot so that I could review Pizza Mart, which I don't know if you can actually see it, but that's why I'm sitting in the passenger seat right now. It's the red awning just beyond the tree where the gentleman's walking towards right now. That is Pizza Mart on 18th Street in Adams Morgan. Yes, Adams Morgan, as you see from the sign right there. For Jumbo Slice from Pizza Mart. Take a look at the box here. We see our familiar box, except for there's nobody around here eating pasta and stuff, and there's no waiter coming out of the alley. A little bit of a variation of that. The pizzeria is actually in the background. It looks like people are having a good time there at the pizzeria. That's pretty neat. Anyway, so the reason why I'm here for this is actually when you watch these shows on television that talk about the best pizzas in a particular city, things like that, when they talk about Washington, D.C., they generally talk about Jumbo Slice. And there's 3 or 4 different places, maybe even more than that, throughout this city that actually sell this purported Jumbo Slice. And, you might be thinking, it's a big piece of pizza, no big deal. What I'm telling you is there's one slice of pizza in this box. And when I open it up, you're going to say, holy crap, that's a big piece of pizza. So here we go. Here's the unveiling of the Jumbo Slice. Ta-da! Alright, so maybe you can't quite understand the scope of the size quite yet. It is just a slice of pizza, and by the way, the whole thing could not fit, so they had to curl up the end like the Iron Sheik's boot over here, right? Alright, so that has to flop back. Let me pull back and show you what it looks like. Sorry for the shaking. I actually have the engine running and the air conditioning so that, it's not quite as hot and nasty in here as it was yesterday. There's my hand. I have a relatively large male-sized American hand. You know what I'm saying? And look how freaking big that piece of pizza is. Of course I got pepperoni, because they only have 2 choices, cheese and pepperoni for this Jumbo Slice. And pepperoni goes on every pizza as far as I'm concerned. You all know that if you've watched Pizza Night before. Anyway, so I went ahead. This is $6 for the slice of pizza. I got a nice big bottle of Pepsi along with it for an extra couple of dollars. And I'll tell you what, it's every bit worth every bit of that $6 for this slice of pizza with the size of that. I mean, it's going to last me for half of the day at least. And it was only about, looks like 12 miles away from my roost in Alexandria, and I can actually see much of Washington, D.C., from my window. I don't know if you've ever seen it. I've shown it a couple of times before, but I can see the Capitol, I can see the Washington Monument, things like that. It's pretty neat, but, I don't really like coming to D.C. that much. But let's get back to the task at hand, and that's checking out this big slice of pizza. There's another view of it from the side. I mean, that's just a massive slice of pizza. It's going to be extremely difficult for me to take a bite of this bad boy, so I didn't get a fork because I'm stupid, and I did put Parmesan cheese and the hot pepper flakes on there, so those are pretty good. That always fixes up your slice. Here we go. Let me go ahead and try to get a piece of this up here. Alright. You guys take a look at something else, like the inside of the box, while I try to take this bite, okay? Wow. Okay, so I still love the Jumbo Slice pizza. It's been a while since I've had it. I think I haven't had it since my buddy Will Mahoney had his bachelor party down here. Maybe it wasn't down here. It was another part of D.C., but it was at one of the other Jumbo Slice locations. There's actually 2 Jumbo Slice locations within like a couple of storefronts just here on this street alone. Excellent crust. That's my favorite thing about the Jumbo Slice pizza. It's got that authentic pizzeria flippity-floppity crust that I just love so much. That has just enough crispness on the very bottom to let you know that it is a crust, but it is soft and doughy and wonderful and still pretty thin. Amazing crust. The sauce is great. Not too thick, not too thin. Very zesty, very kind of backbite of sweetness in there. Cheese is excellent, and the pepperonis are amazing. Jumbo slice every day of the week gets a 100% thumbs up from me, Brandon, from the SAS here on the road in my Staycation Vacation Special. This slice of pizza is basically designed for the club goers. This is a very heavy club saturated area, and because of that, they stay open very late, and I've had many slices of pizza coming back from the clubs here in D.C. over the times, and I'm sure I'll have plenty more, even though I don't go clubbing in D.C. that much at this point, nor really did I ever that much, but when I did, I always got a jumbo slice. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for the rest of the week. You'll be seeing me on the road a little bit more, maybe Delaware, maybe West Virginia, maybe parts unknown, I don't know. One more thing about D.C., though, you know, I always found it kind of disturbing that I could see the end of the world out my window. I don't want to be in the middle of it. I'm getting out of here. I'll see you later, guys. Bye-bye. In the meantime, in between time, I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.